Hey, grown folks, Donna Smith again, here with some adult topics of conversation, aka Lady D. We don't want to leave that out because that is my other name. So let's go there again and talk about some juicy stuff on the weekend. I had a thought in a moment about that ex that for some reason you cannot stop thinking about. And I mean, it goes beyond sex. See, some of you guys, yeah, it ain't always about sex, okay? I know some would probably say, oh, she going there talking about that good, good. You can't let it go because of the good, good. Well, sometimes that is part of the reason, but it's not always the reason. Sometimes it was just the fact that special things that they did for you, to you, and just being in your company, the support that they gave you, the positive energy, the positive words. There's things that you really got out of that relationship that was fulfilling, that was on point, that made you feel some kind of way, you know? And for some reason, it just didn't work out. People have a host of reasons. They just fall off, or other obligations become more important than a relationship, and they have to do what they have to do. But how do you shake thinking about that ex? And then when you are thinking about them, should you call them and let them know that? Should you text them? Should you send them an email? Should you say something? I mean, or should you just tuck it, especially if you two are not really keeping in touch like that? Because you don't want to give the wrong signal. You don't want to make it appear as though, you're some psychopath that has a problem and an issue with letting go. Because that's not the point. The point is something about them is still all up in you, and you cannot let it go. So what do you do? How do you deal with this being a grown folk? I mean, I know some of you can relate because we've all been there where we have loved and cared about somebody that where things didn't quite work out, and it wasn't on a negative tip. It just didn't work out. And you battled with how you were going to deal with that. You had a hard time letting go. See, there's some that you can just let go and it's over, done with, and you could care less if you talk to them again in this lifetime. And then there's some that is so hard to cut the cord. You can't cut it. You holding the scissors and you shaking and you want to, but you can't cut it. What's up? How do you deal with that? Some will say, go out and get you somebody else to play with, and that'll help you. That helps you for the moment. It takes you away in that bind when you're tangled. But then when you're back on your down day, when you're back, mellow, when you're back and all that hoo ha ha is over, you're still thinking about your ex. And some, believe it or not, think about them when they are having sex with the new one that they are with now. Whoa, that's a whole nother topic. But how do you deal with it? How do you shake them? What are some of the things that you get into? What are some of the people that you reach out to? How do you personally deal with letting go of that ex? Please share. We're waiting right here to hear. Send your messages, email me, make a comment to this video, whatever it is, share. Because trust me, not only are you helping yourself, you just may be helping someone else. We're waiting.